Okay, can you help me check the Facebook side?
Yeah.
It says online.
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, nice. YouTube's working as well. Okay, sweet.
It's pretty like on point right now. Like it feels like it's like live. Like there's no lag.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm
All
only at
right.
30%. Last time I got up to like 40, almost 50%. I
Okay. Sweet,
think it
sweet,
helps to only
sweet.
have one screen on.
Oh yeah, I think so as well.
All
Okay.
right.
So, shall we do the Pacer 2.5 and
Sure.
give us
Oh,
like 40 minutes to finish?
okay. I'm gonna take off my
Like
sweater now,
20.
otherwise I'm not gonna make it.
Okay.
Okay.
What time is your cutoff? So we can keep eye
About
out.
like 5:10.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, ready?
I'm not sure.
Ready?
Okay. Wait, hold on. No, wait, no, wait up. I'm not even in Watopia right now. Okay. 2.5?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. Are you in it? All right,
Okay.
in yet?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
gonna go
three,
now.
2, 1. Go for it.
Nice, nice, nice.
I gotta make sure I tag you before it loads up. I don't know if I can type well. Boom. There you go. Tagged.
I wonder if our number one fan will show up today.
Is our number one fan in the house?
Let's see, let's see.
Wait, hold on.
So,
I have to make sure I don't patch the whatchamacall, the Spotify into it. Otherwise, yeah, Bill, to the moon and back. Let's see. How do I make sure that it doesn't get patched through? There you go. That works. Can you say something
nice.
real quick? Oh,
Yep. Is that working?
yeah, I can still hear the
Awesome.
music.
Sweet. Shit. I'm falling behind.
Okay, now I gotta find you so I can flip back and forth between us. Man, for the GCN videos, they probably have a designated person just like staying with
Yeah,
two
I
or three
bet.
other people.
Yeah.
Which way do you follow? Oh, there we go. Fan view.
Whew.
There you are.
I'm trying to catch up. It's pretty impressive
You're
how
good.
you can do all that and still stay in the pack.
Thanks, man. I don't know where I am now. Okay, I'm still there. Okay, good. You gotta get back.
I know.
Who I want you, I know finding you.
Oof. One sec.
Hey, did you
Let me
change your
catch up
kit?
before I talk. Yeah.
It looks different.
Got a new bike.
Oh yeah, let's check out. Wait, how do I change? How do I change view for you? Huh.
One sec.
Come on, bud. You got this. You're like 15 seconds, and then you're there.
Oh my gosh. Never get dropped.
I
Whew.
Oh jeez.
Oh my
I don't think I'm
gosh.
hydrated enough. My heart rate's already 160.
It took me
Oh,
one
it's a false
one and a
flat or
half
something.
kilometers to catch up.
Only?
To catch up 20
Oh.
meters only.
Oh man.
Nice. I'm back in.
I'm gonna just chill for a bit.
There we go.
In the name of friendship. Let me knock it down, back it down.
You see, you have to drop back a little bit. You see how you lost your top bar? Because
I'm like
you lost your top bar because you're way ahead of the pace rider.
Oh, did I lose points or something?
Like, you don't get the extra points for riding with the pace rider. Like, if you go to my view, you can see I still have that C cadence times 1 right now. And then you just lost yours.
Oh. See, I'm a noob. I have no idea about this stuff.
I learned that not too long ago. You see how you got yours back now?
Oh, okay.
Top. Yeah. So then the
the
drops,
one times thing. I see.
Yeah. So then once that bar
But,
fills up, it goes to 1.2 times, and then 1.4, 1.6, 1.8, 2 times, and then 2.5.
And right now you're at, dude, you're lagging behind, man.
Oh. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh.
That's so
See,
funny.
like, when
The
I
second we're
talk?
talking.
Yeah. Oh no.
What's crazy is that, like, growing up with these songs, never knew the actual words until now.
Mm-hmm. So you're the one who's gonna do all the lip singing, right?
Come up with what? Sorry.
You're the one who's gonna be doing all the lip syncing.
Lifting? How do you mean?
Lip syncing.
Oh yeah.
Am I cutting off a little bit?
No, it's just because I have the music going at once, so I have to like turn down
Oh
the music
yeah.
first. Dude, catch up, man.
Oh no. Look at my view. Go to my view and see how many watts I need to catch up.
418, 533, 485, 626. Holy. Let's go. 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Hard. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You there? A couple more. Stay with it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, how I lost my bar.
You lost your bottle?
My bar.
Oh yeah.
The pace rider thing.
It's okay, man.
Oh my gosh. I'm dying.
Whew.
We have a special guest.
What's a special guest?
Huh?
Oh, you've been thinking about our special guest? Hey, Connie.
No. That's a special guest. Oh, yeah.
Hey, you have the background blur on, so I couldn't really see.
Oh no, my bad.
It's okay. Dude, catch up first. You literally stopped pedaling. It's so funny.
Oh, the lesson.
Oh, you want to start again?
Don't ever get dropped. Yeah, I'm starting again. No, I'm gonna catch up. Oh man. I'm back.
That's insane. You like stopped pedaling for a while, right?
No, that's when I decided to exit and come back.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I need to catch my breath. So yeah, like it's so freaking interesting. Like you see how we're going 38 kilometers per hour right now. That's when you're riding with the pack, and when I was riding with myself, like I had to go like 500, 600 watts just to be at 38 kilometers per hour.
That's awesome.
And then there's a difference between when you're riding with the pack versus like 2 or 3 people versus on your own. It's so interesting.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Like now I will appreciate like how valuable it is to ride with the pack.
Dude, we're gonna get so good at talking while pedaling now. After all this, it's just like a brain exercise, you know?
Right. So, what sort of things do you feel like, guys? Because I know you experience both the actual bike trainer versus like a exercise spin bike. Like, what do you think is like the main difference?
I think the spin bike, especially if you get a nicer spin bike, like ours, the one we had wasn't like top of line or anything, but it had a heavy flywheel. So heavy flywheel means when you do your actual spin class, it'll kind of carry further. And in terms of the power you put out, it can be more smooth. But the downside is if you're going for like accuracy for power readings, the heavy flywheel actually goes against you because you like pedal once.
Just to pause for a sec, like what is a flywheel?
A flywheel? Flywheel is like so picture your foot on a pedal of a regular bike. When you push down on the pedal, it drives the chain through your drivetrain, and then it usually goes to the back wheel and then propels your bike forward, right? So, right. And then when you're coasting, let's say down a hill, you don't have to keep pedaling because the way the drivetrain is built is it's like you pedal one way, if you pedal the other way, it doesn't do anything.
Right.
For a spin bike, it's different. It's as if it's tied both ways. So you pedal forward or backward, it'll drive, instead of a wheel that's touching the asphalt, it drives this big heavy metal wheel on the bike that just keeps spinning until you press like the big red stop button. Yeah. Hey, you started trying spin these last couple weeks. Hey, Felix. How did you find it?
Honestly, like, really depends on what like each person likes. Like for me, I'm like, I could get as good of a workout just on Zwift without having like to go through the trouble of getting to a studio and getting there, waiting for the class to start, driving back after you're all like sweaty and whatnot. Like it's definitely good, but then you don't know exactly the resistance you're going at, the cadence,
right?
In a spin class versus like when you're on a Zwift, you know your metrics,
right?
So I don't know. For me, like spin class is good once in a while, just to sort of hang out, but to get actual workout and sort of get going, for me, Zwift like is way more convenient for me. Yeah. So, but then like definitely like the spin class itself is really, really good for people like just needs to be around people, right? And I think that's like the important aspect of it, right? Like just being around as many people as possible.
Yeah, I think because I didn't discover spin until really late, at least actually from that friend that was making those comments the other time about you and your muscles.
Okay.
So he was the one who introduced me, and then like me as a person who kind of draws energy from other people, like it's really invigorating. I feel like I work way harder in the class than on the bike, but I would say that the bike, I think this is the closest thing you'll get to real road cycling, short of actually getting on a bike and going outside. And I think when we were talking about doing this live stream, it's like the whole purpose was to say, how do we get or emulate that kind of spin class feel, but with like our friends, but without the need to do all the driving and stuff like that. Because sometimes with Zwift, it can be lonely. Like I remember, I think I shared this with you. Black Friday. I was riding in one of these Pelotons, and then I was like, "Hey, anyone see any good deals out there?" And no one replies. So I don't think people are
Right.
really
Yeah.
looking to connect with strangers while riding their bike. Whereas in spin, at least you have physical people around you. But that's going to be a crapshoot with all the Omicron stuff coming out, right?
Right. And everyone's like personal level is different, right? In terms of being out in public right now, like especially at a high intensity environment, right? Like
Yeah.
you're just sharing air with everyone, even though it's like all like filter air and whatnot. But
Yeah.
like still, right?
Yeah.
How about for those like who sort of wants to get into it, but then like are not really wanting to get a real bike or like a trainer, like with a exercise bike, like a Echelon work for Zwift?
I think that's a excellent start. Like that's what I totally would have gone with if I had known about all of it. Because I think one of Echelon's bikes called, I think it's like EX3. It went down to $500 only on Amazon. I think that was a limited time thing, but someone wrote a piece of software where you can kind of almost hack into the existing electronics over Bluetooth, and you can connect your tablet to it. So you can do your Peloton, your Zwift, all those other workouts without the need for all that crazy gear. Sorry, I'm just catching up. I totally fell back. Oh, jeez.
That's like pretty affordable for people who wants to sort of exercise, especially in the winter time, and
Yeah.
wants to ride with others as well, right?
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Jeez.
So you got it, Hansel. You're almost there. 4 seconds. So there's 4, maybe like 8.
Oh, lucky.
Good stuff, man. Nice.
Oh.
Okay, you go.
Huge regret. Huge regret for falling back.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Like over the holidays, we should do a 100K Zwift string.
Down. So down. Oh my gosh.
Dude, that's gonna take like 3.5 hours.
That's cool. You can take a break in the middle.
But then, yeah. But like the stats won't be the same, right? You won't be able to see 100 kilometers in one go.
By break, I mean just stepping off the bike. We're not exiting it. It's just like when we stop for food through Magic Conquer, we just press pause, right?
But then it's so much easier to ride in the Peloton, right? So I think I've written it before. So it's approximately 26 kilometers. It will take 39 minutes to ride. If you ride with this pace rider. I did that a couple times. That's why I know.
Beast. Whew. That was not enjoyable.
What is your heart rate? What is your heart rate at right now?
164.
Nice.
And you are at 136. Cool as a cucumber. That's insane. Oh man. I try to get down to 155 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Chill out.
I don't know, as you can see in the chat, I think it really depends on which rider are riding on Zwift right now. Like some people are pretty sociable and some people are not. So I think when you're riding on Black Friday, it might just be your like bad day.
Yeah, I feel like, at least watching the chat, it seems like some of those people know each other outside or
Right.
have just ridden online with each other so much
Yeah,
that they recognize each other, which is kind of cool.
I think so. Like when I'm riding, I get like friend requests on companion app.
Oh, nice.
Just random like, oh, so and so started following you. Like that's pretty cool. Like a small community.
I think like attracts like, so you're clearly biking at a certain level that I'm not. So you get some friend requests that I probably won't, and that's okay.
Do you think that's true though? Like, is it because like we were riding at the same level?
I don't know. Maybe. Am I too far forward? It might be.
Yeah, you are. You're like, you're in the leading pack now. You're not in the main pack anymore.
Yeah, I don't have the bar anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, for your settings, do you do the 3-second average or do you do the instant?
No. Instant.
Okay. Because I'm doing the 3-second average.
Right.
I think that helps smooth.
Like, I think that was like the highest watts that I tried to go at. I don't think I've ever hit 700 watts before. It's good to know.
There we go. Back in.
Nice.
What the? Come on.
Not gonna lie, like my legs feel so heavy right now. Like I'm struggling. For those who can't tell.
You know what'd be cool is one day they'll have like lactate testers or something.
Yeah.
Like kind of like I think they have a diabetes smart patch now, and it just updates in real time. You just change it once a day, and it's like in your
lactate or blood sugar level.
There's a blood sugar and insulin. Like,
yeah. I used it
lactate
before.
would be amazing.
I used it a few times actually.
Do you have
CGM?
Oh, CGM. Okay.
Continuous glucose monitor.
Oh yeah.
I use it for exercise benefits.
Oh cool.
And then to see what kind of food spikes my blood sugar level the most, and what stays at a relatively flat line throughout the day, and what happens at night, like after exercise sessions and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And what did you find? Like, what was like the biggest or most surprising takeaway from monitoring
nothing
your?
like surprising. The big takeaway is that spike in blood sugar level from exercise is totally okay. Like when you do a high intensity exercise or like a cold hot contrast like sauna plus cold soak, it will spike, it will drop back down, but it will level out.
Oh, cool.
So that's like super interesting. It almost mimics like when people are eating. Like, sometimes when you're really stressed, you feel like you need to eat something, but oftentimes that's not your true hunger, right? It's only because you're very stressed, your blood sugar level dips, and that's when your body's mechanism for you to grab some food so your blood sugar level doesn't drop too much. Because if it drops too much, you faint or you pass out.
Right.
So that was like the interesting thing. And sometimes I sort of learn when my actual true hunger is. So it sort of makes me like think extra about when I need to eat and when I don't. So that's like super important. And sleep. It's like sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night and can't go back to sleep. Like, what is the reason for that?
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's pretty cool. It's like the CGM. It's a 14-day pack. You just put it on, and then you just take it off in 14 days. So it's pretty good.
Cool. Nice. So is it kind of like there's a port where you leave the patch in, but then you can plug and unplug and recharge the sensor?
No, so the sensor is good for 14 days only, and there's battery inside, and then it's just like NFT stuff. You just every time you just tap it with your phone, and then it will show what your blood sugar level is at.
Cool. Yeah, I think the first time I witnessed a really bad low blood sugar episode was one time in like an 8 o'clock class. It was about the neurology course or something, and then there's one girl who just collapsed. She was like trying to get up to go to the bathroom. She felt sick, just collapsed, and then thankfully her friend was there to catch her, and then someone got her a juice box, and then she felt fine. It was crazy. My first time seeing anything like it.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, but scary at the same time, right? And then some people use that for like food sensitivity or allergy, because some people basically say that the more sensitive you are to a food, the more reaction you will get in your bloodstream. So when you see like a huge spike in blood sugar level, that might mean that you're like intolerant to that food. Especially with like a healthy food. Let's say like when some people eat like beets or like corn, people get like a huge spike. It's because maybe like your body is intolerant to that.
Oh, so is it correct to say that some allergies, I'm not saying all, but some allergies are, thanks Justin, or some allergies are like just hypersensitivity to stuff and not necessarily
I would say so.
Okay, cool. Never thought about it
Yeah,
that way.
because like your body's immune system changes all the time, right? It's
Uh-huh.
constant. So I think a real good example is like why are people, especially kids, why are there more kids allergic to peanuts in
Uh-huh.
North America compared to like the Asian countries,
Right.
right? So it's something in the culture that like someone or a person is eating so much that they develop that sensitivity and thus becomes like allergies.
Oh. Oh, is that the same thing with lactose?
Yeah, it could be like honestly, I'm not 100% sure, but I know lactose is a protein that your stomach is like can't break down as much as well. That's what some people are like lactose intolerance.
Uh,
It's just the actual protein molecules itself.
cool. Because I've heard, once again, I don't know if it's true or not, that like in Asian countries, at least in Hong Kong, and after childhood, like after breastfeeding, there's not a lot of milk in the diet. Like a lot of like Vita soy, like soy milk. But in terms of
Mm-hmm.
milk, I don't know if it's just a uh, geographical constraint. Because, for example, like Hong Kong has to import most of its milk, if not all, right? And it's
Mm-hmm.
more expensive. So I know a lot of people from Hong Kong who are lactose intolerant, whereas like for European folks, um, Indian folks, like I haven't met many that are have that allergy, um,
Right.
and I imagine it's like after breastfeeding, you kind of uh, go cold turkey, and then your gut doesn't have the right kind of microbiome to be able to house the bacteria to digest that stuff. Is that
Yeah.
a
I wouldn't
possibility?
say it's a I wouldn't say it's a bacteria for it to digest, right? Bacteria doesn't digest anything. It's more of the enzymes in your stomach that's
Right,
not able to digest properly. I think
right.
that is, yeah,
Do you think
yeah.
it could
So
affect?
it's pretty.
No, go ahead.
No, no.
I was just going to ask if it. Do you think um, exposure to it affects the enzyme production?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say like almost like microdosing, right? Just to sort of trigger the system a little bit compared to like just having like a full serving of it all at one go.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely like pretty interesting. Like we can definitely try on and let people know like how it is with the CGM and whatnot, and it'll be interesting to sort of like to sort of see our data, like especially as we're biking and exercising, and sort of see like how like dramatic like our blood sugar level like pops up
Right.
versus like when we're sedentary throughout the day, and
Right.
how like our we can take our baseline to see from a sedentary person not exercising at all after X amount of training or exercising, how that impacts our blood sugar level of going up or down.
Cool. Hey,
Yeah,
sorry. Pauses. Did you stop riding?
I think you have to take off, right? So we should
Okay.
probably wrap up soon.
Because I just, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like looking down. I was like, how is he not out of breath at all? And I look up and you're just sitting there. I'm like, what the heck? Oh,
No, I just logged off. I'm like, we should probably take off. You need to take off, so we should probably just wrap it up for the day here.
okay. Sweet.
I
Well,
think to
thanks.
close off, you should sing a line from that playlist right now.
Well, this is like a perfect song to do it. Just sing with me.
You can
And
press
when the
next.
stars are shining brightly in the velvet sky, I'll make a wish, send it to heaven, and make you wanna cry. Oh,
Wow, there
I
you
feel like this
go.
would be a thanks, man. This would be a really good exercise for training lung capacity. You're like panting, but you have to sing all of the words.
Yeah. Dude, this is awesome. We'll
Here we go.
can't wait for our next
I
one.
wanna
When our next one is
stay.
probably like Monday or something, right?
Yeah, I think we should start since we do typically like Monday, Wednesday, or Monday, Thursday. We'll start setting the dates. I'll
Sweet.
try to be a young person and learn how to set it up on the streams. But today's our first concurrent stream on uh, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I have no
Nice,
idea what it
nice,
looks
nice.
like, but hopefully it works okay.
Sweet. You should have all the description at the bottom, and then we can go from there.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Bill who's been chilling with us, and then I'm not sure if it still is you because we can't see who's on, and also our friend on Twitch. We've got one.
Oh,
Haven't quite figured out how to talk to everyone on this, but hopefully I'll be able to
don't
catch
worry.
all of the comments and stuff.
We'll figure it out. The most
Uh-huh.
important thing is to get as many people in the group and get everyone active, going, and if anyone ever wants to join us, shoot us a message and we can set everything up.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully jamming out to some awesome '90s tunes here, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
for the record, one last note is that barcode on there. Unless I did it wrong, you can scan it and then follow along. And I think you can actually change the songs as we go along too, if anyone wants to try that. But you can change it from your
Sweet.
side, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do
Okay.
it.
Should wrap up here.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll wrap it up. Thanks everyone for joining us.
Later.